Good evening, everyone. We'll take a show of hands for questions, please. Start with Ben. Thank you.
Pep, obviously you had a lot of belief in the team that you named to start the game. So how disappointing was it, the way they played and the way that first half in particular went?
Yeah, too many changes. So it's a good. Yeah, I what I said always. I believe that in long seasons, every 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, everybody has to involve. But maybe it was too much seeing the result. I think they play to make a mistake instead to play to do what you have to do, and where you are thinking to avoid, to don't punish the team. You are not free, you are not relaxed, but not just with the ball, without the ball. We were close, but not aggressive enough, and they are a really, really good team. Congratulate, of course, Leverkusen, but yeah, it's what it is. Take absolutely full responsibility, but also I think I see them, and I like to everybody be involved, be a football player. When you are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, don't play. Is it's tough, but yeah, maybe it was too much. Yeah.
Sure.
Pep, was the biggest disappointment that the players who came in today did not make an impact on the match?
They tried to do it. There's never a player, but yeah, when you are in a big team, you have to, show off and yeah, it's a lack of the other one, but everyone, the guys who come from the bench was the same, and so it was slippery 10 times. Every shoot was blocked, and they are a fantastic team, fantastic players. So I'm not saying the opposite, but yeah, it's maybe with players that play regularly lately, and maybe we'll have be confident for the new players come. So it's a good question, but always I like to be sometimes too nice and to be involved everyone, because I have the feeling, when you have international break, you have 4 or 5 games and after break, but here are now 3-4 days until March, hopefully. You are not out the FA Cup or Carabao, and there is no human being can sustain it for that, no? And I thought, okay, at home we are in good position in the Champions League. Okay, let's go, let's do it to try. And of course you have weapons in the bench. I think can happen in the second half, but honestly, it didn't work, and I have to accept it.
Does it now put more pressure on the Real Madrid game, knowing you might have to...
No, pressure is Leeds. Now it's Leeds, and you have still 3 games, and we see what happens.
It's Richard.
Yeah, hi Pep. I mean, you ended up in the playoff round in the Champions League last season. I mean, I guess before tonight you're looking in a very good position. Are you worried now that maybe you're going to happen again?
I don't anticipate much what's going to happen in the future. I don't know what future is going to happen. It's just now it's, don't talk much and clean our heads and go to Leeds.
Okay, James.
Hi Pep, you mentioned about the difficulty of playing so many games every couple of days. Given what happened tonight, does that concern you about your squad's ability to cope with all those games?
No, they are. It's impossible to think that they are not good, but that is true. Then when you come, I thought about it. I have the guts to say, okay, I need everybody, part of the group. When you have 22 players and just plays 11, so you don't have 22, you have 11, and the other ones are not enough to it. But it's true that you don't play quite often. When you are not supportive, but you are figures like playing regularly, you feel more comfortable, and everyone play to say, oh, I don't want to do something wrong for the team because I want to help them, but in that moment you don't do what you have to do. You have to be free and have to make a mistake. We talked about that before. So break the lines and make a movement and go close to the structure and do what you have to do. And losing mistakes. And football have to be, but not just with and without the ball. There are actions to be close, and we are not there. How many times? And being that, of course, the Legends are fantastic players, break the lines a lot. They put a lot of players inside. Tillman, Massa moving behind in our structure, they created problems. The central defender could not jump because it was two strikers threatening behind, so that's why the space is there. So, yeah, you never know, no? At the end, what would happen in the game with another players. I don't have the answer. Everybody thinks, with Erling and with Bernie and with the other one, we should be better. Yeah, now I think, but I don't have the answer. To be honest, I don't have the answer. Maybe not. No, because with that players in the past always we making crowd performance, sometimes not good. So I don't know. I felt from my instinct, from my gut. So the team is training good. They are incredible good vibe. So let's go. And Champions League at home, and we are in good position, and good there, and everybody for the future they count for the next games. You have here, have Fulham, you have Sunderland, Madrid, and a lot of games together, and they cannot play all the time early 95 minutes. Omar is really important for us, for his movements and goals, but it's too much. So it's the first time in my life I've done it, and it was too much. So I realized.
Hi, Pep. Just on Omar, he's found it hard to get minutes this season so far. Is it difficult to bring him in when you've got Erling there? And does Erling understand that he has to sometimes, even though he might not like it, give up his position to let someone else?
Yeah, Erling was a qualification for for Norway, and was so demanding against Newcastle, and we need that. And I see, I see Omar close to the box, and for the way we play, of course, have attacking midfielders in position there, and the wingers they are better, not better specific positions as a winger. Yeah, but it's what you have to do, when in a squad, in a lot of games, you have to have. You have to have a lot of, I would say, players to play this amount of competitions that come from World Cup and come next World Cup, and I felt that I need to be involved with that, because Erling cannot sustain all the 95 minutes, right? In the teams, like, they make incredible build-up, the association is short, they break the lines, we need fresh legs, we need this, let's go, and after that we have a tempo that we have to do. Second half with the guys like play a lot of minutes. With Erling play, for example, right? Norway 90 minutes and 90 minutes, and after they took the celebration, that's early enough, and after going Newcastle, let's recovery, just 3 days. I said I prefer quality time. I thought quality time, that not in the beginning. I need energy with Erling, Savio and Oscar have incredible pace, intelligent to do it. They were not aggressive enough defensively, but they have good at. That was the thought. And I said, okay, why don't put Tijani, rhythm as well, fresh legs as well, because it was so demanding Newcastle game, and that was the thought. That was too much. It's too much. So John played national team, is central defender for the national team. Nathan is a safety. Ryan Nuri in the World Cup in the first games played really, really good. Of course, Nico Riley now is a presence in the other one. Kusanov for the pace going inside. Mateo's always playing a lot of minutes recently, and I thought, yeah, let's do it, because I trust them. So maybe it's my mistake, I don't know, but I trust them. I like them as a football players, how they train and many things, but maybe I moved too much. Yeah. What is?
Great.
Okay.
Leave it there. Thanks,
Thank you,
everyone.
guys.